Hello, buddy. Welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're doing another episode in our legendary Khatep campaign for Total War Warhammer 2. Alright, that's so weird. Why does it take... Why do I have to run through that? I guess running through this just takes a lot of steam. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, I really hope they don't take this next turn. I don't understand why just running through the grass is so hard, but okay. I have like a crazy amount of extra movement speed too. Now they could come and take this back. We're just gonna be playing footsie. So we're replenishing there. Good, we're just doing our thing there. We should be able to just kind of push through a lot of this now, I think. There's a couple of turns, still working the growth angle. We're gonna have to get more public order one way or another. Maybe do one more turn of this, then we're gonna have to turn it down a little bit. Necrotect is in 15 turns, can't afford casket. This would give us access to the quest battle, and it would only be 1,000 gold, because we get 2,000 gold for using it, so that's probably worth it to go ahead and get that quest battle out of the way, so I can start getting some more magical items. Okay. I could go ahead and grab a chariot. I kind of have too many chariots. I feel like more than, like, maybe 3 chariots is just kind of overkill. It's too hard to micro them all. Mortuary cults, enchanted items, armor. Okay, I think we're all good. Let me just look at this real quick, and then we'll...
Speak fast. Speak.
They don't like me.
Are denied even life. Yeah.
Are you a god?
Yes.
Why do you come to the frozen?
Yes, I am.
Chieftain, we make claw pact. Yes, yes. Strong oath. Not yours.
Did he say up yours? Surely that's not what he said. I mean, I could break a pact. I mean, I could think about this strategically, so if I...
Malevolent law.
It's real dicey to do that, though. They do still have 3 provinces. Tretch would really like it if I canceled my non-aggression. Yeah, Tretch would really like if I canceled my non-aggression here with these guys, but they could, in theory, still come at me like right here. They could just come and just destroy this, even though they're getting a lot weaker. I don't want to mess with that. If they want to fight, just let them fight. I'm so paranoid I'm going to forget something important. Okay. Nagash could come over here and take this little town too if they want to. I don't want to get peace with them because I'm not going to have anything to do for 10 turns. Wow, that's a lot of money though. That's going to let him get Malekith back with another 20 stack probably if I do that. But, okay, so I've got to deal with this stuff here. This is going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I can sit on their territory and raid them while I wait. I mean, I would like to wait. I mean, I do need to expand, but it's so dicey because I'm completely surrounded by the Skaven right now. I would love to come over and kill these guys also. But I would have to walk, unless I walk around in the water, I have to walk through this territory, I think, to get to these guys to fight them. If I fight Bleakholds, I could come down here and fight Bleakholds, but I think that would piss off Marathi. I don't want to start any more stuff up there. Now just let me chill and recruit and raid for a little bit. 3,000 gold is very nice. Okay, so if I don't cancel this, or if I don't take this treaty, then they're probably going to take either this town or that town. And if they come down and take this town, then I'm going to have to go up and fight them again, and then I'm going to have another rebellion. I'm going to have to run down here again and fight that, and there's a good chance eventually this is just going to burn. I think I just take it and just raid them. Like, I need the money. I want to get to tier 4 and just tech up, get my Oshapti bows, get a hold of this, go take them down. I think once I get to tier 4, I can definitely take them. Okay, I'm going to take it. I didn't want to do peace for free. That's not peace forever, that's peace for 10 turns. So... in theory, I could break it if I really wanted to. I mean, if I see an opportunity to go take Nagarond, and I can break it and take Nagarond, I'm going to do it. Because that's going to be so hard to siege it if they ever have an army there. So if they take their armies out and, like, go try to fight the Norsca or something up here, I'm definitely breaking it and taking it. If we, you know, can't wait. Highborn of Kimry. Oh, nice. Okay. Alright. I think this will just let me get settled a little more here. Ancient Tyrants. Yeah, you gotta get the basic skeleton stuff. I want to get the cool stuff with him, but we got to get this stabilized. Yes. Oh, you have to choose? What? Oh, no. For real? Oh, that makes me so sad. You probably have to choose one up here, too. No. No. God, that's gonna take so long to get like a hardcore army. Ugh. I feel like the Ushabti and the Ushabti bows are probably the place I want to be. Those bows are very unique in that they are really my only reliable, like, armor-piercing archer units. And I need something like that to take out, you know, Nagaron Guard and Temple Guard. I don't think silver shields... Well, those things will... Actually, the Temple Guard do have shields and halberds. I think they're only bronze shields. But I don't know if it would block... Because it says it blocks small arms, missile fire, but these are like monstrous infantry. There aren't any other monstrous infantry in the game, I don't think, that have bows. Not that I can think of, that also fire. So I don't know if they would count as artillery, basically. Like if it would be blocked by a shield or not. Because I think it might... Because shields don't block artillery fire. And I think if it's coming from a monstrous infantry with 255 range... I feel like that's something that would not be blocked by shields, but I don't know. I'd have to look on Reddit or something to figure that out. Do I want 2 Tomb Scorpions, or do I want Ushabti with great bows? Now, these are going to be great as well. They have a really nice upkeep, a really nice follower for them. I mean, let me look and see. God, that's tough. Why can't I just get all of them, man? Come on. Okay, so plus 12 bonus versus infantry is a big deal. That's very good. So this is basically a flanking infantry shredder. I haven't seen them in combat, so I don't know how well they're going to do. This also gives plus 8 melee attack, though. And extra damage and immune to psychology. This gives 12, basically 12 melee attack is what the number is there that matters. Plus 12 damage is not going to matter. It does like 350 damage. But the plus 12% damage here is pretty nice. I feel like the Ushabti are going to carve them up better. What are their better upgrades for? I mean... Going to be 8/8 and 12% missile damage. 12 on the charge, which is decent. 8 melee attack, 12% weapon strength. And it's pretty good also. Where are the War Sphinxes? Is it here? If I go for this, like basically it's almost like I have to go for Hydro Titans. With this, I don't want to get any more Hydro Titans though. But if I want to go for like the Necro Sphinx, the extra Necro Sphinx, I would want the Scorpions probably. I mean, I'm gonna upgrade them all either way. Just trying to think. Okay, so we get plus 12, plus 12 melee attack. I'm gonna get 2 of these. Plus 12 melee attack. I don't think I may or may not get over here and get this eventually. Where is it? This one? Yeah, I will get this one probably next. Plus 12 melee attack. That's 17 melee attack, 5 defense. 17 melee attack, 5 defense. This is 13 melee attack, 5 defense, 10% weapon strength, 10% reload time reduction. I know that he gives this. That's another 5/5. So that's like 20. And recruitment there. What is this lumped with over here? Okay, leadership, blah, blah, blah. God, that's a tough decision. I think it's not the sepulchral, I don't think. I mean, that is 3 units instead of just 2. But it's going to be tier 5 until I get those. I mean, it would give me 2 right away. I just feel like these are higher impact units. Either the scorpions or the statues. Sorry, I know I'm taking forever on this. I wasn't expecting this choice. I know that the great bow is really important. Oh, they only do 124 damage, but there's 12 of them. Okay, there's 16 of these. Okay, and only 12 of these. These guys have way more HP. Because there's more of them. Okay. But that's a lot of pierce. Yeah, it's basically all armor piercing. They don't fire that fast. And of course these... I don't know why I can't hover it, but okay. Oh, there it is. Alright. I haven't seen these in action. I just don't know how good they are. They do cause terror. They are really nice flanking units. So what am I'm going to be facing... I need an answer to halberds. The answer to halberds are the Ushapti with great bow. Like, that's probably my best bet in my whole roster. I mean, like, the flanking scorpions hitting him in the back is good if I can charge cycle and not let the halberds surround me. It's good. What do these lose to? So these would lose to missile fire from their stuff, like from their heavy piercing missile units that I might face. So from like shades or something, for example, those would get shredded. They're kind of fast. They would lose to other big cav probably. So would the Ushapti. There's only one of them that does 380 damage, though. I mean, like, that's good damage. I'm just not... I don't know what their splash is. Like, with a lot of these big monstrous units, it depends on how, like, how strong their arc is on their swing. So something like a giant or a mammoth, they have a really powerful, like, arc. So they do a lot of damage to infantry. Whereas, obviously, the Hyro Titan does not do a lot versus infantry because he doesn't get a lot of kills, and that's why, because they don't explain how the arc works. So that's why he doesn't get a lot of kills compared to something like a giant in a fight or a mammoth, because his arc is awful. So we just don't know how much his splash damage is in a fight. Like, you would think lasers coming out of his eyes would be a good splash, but not necessarily. So I'm not sure what the... It does say anti-infantry, but he also gets a bonus against infantry. Sometimes anti-infantry means that it has an explosive attack. That's what it says, like explosive attack or like an arcing shot. But we just don't know. Like something like the spider for the Greenskins, the Ragnarok spider, doesn't have a very good arc. It's a duelist. So it has knockback, and it has very good concentrated fire against other heroes and wards, but it's really bad at, like, it's okay, but if it gets surrounded by halberds, it's going to get murdered. It doesn't have a good splash. So I just don't know what the splash on this is, because I haven't seen it in action. I guess I'm going to go with the Ushapti, because I have seen at least these, and they perform very, very well in fights. They seem to have some good splash. They get a lot of kills every fight. They're reasonably sturdy, and these seem to have very good utility. There's not anything else in my roster that really does this very well. There are other things that can flank and spank the backline, like these Necropolis Knights can do that too. So there are several things that I can think of that can flank and get to the backline and destroy. But these seem, their utility seems a bit more rare, and these are a bit more proven for me so far. So I guess I'll go with the Ushabti. It's because the thing I'm most scared of are halberds, and I think Ushabti offer the best. Ushabti with bows offer the best option for that. Okay. Well, that sucks. I thought I was going to get all of it. Okay, so what do we do now? I think we just run north and just start raiding. Sorry, that probably took 10 or 15 minutes for me to think that out and explain it. But I always try to walk you through my thought process so you can kind of make decisions in your campaign also based on that. Well, I could rotate back up here, or I could come down here, or like over here rather. I think what is this territory? So they own this and this, but if I walk through this piece of land, is that going to be trespassing? Let me see. Is it going to tell me? It's not going to tell me if it's trespassing, because it's not revealed that that's Skaven. But I think that's a Skaven slice of territory until I get to like right here. See, that's saying trespassing, because we know that's Dark Elf territory. So I could go start a fight with the Dark Elves. I mean, I'm going to need somewhere around, let's see, 16 turns to prepare all my stuff anyways over here. I can have this new ward hire stuff, though. So I think I can just run up here. That's so weird why I can't just run straight at it. I guess this just takes forever to navigate. I guess it's like a river or something. Now, why is it taking me 3 turns to run up here? Oh, I guess because I used part of my movement this turn. Okay, fair enough. Well, if that's what we're going to do, if we're waiting anyways, we might as well go ahead and upgrade this then. That'll give us eggs. What would the wood? The wood is going to give us something cool. I was going to give us those scrolls. Okay, whatever. Let's just go for the wood then, so I can get those scrolls. Since we're waiting anyways, we're going to have some time to beef that stuff up, and we got some extra. And this guy looks pretty garbage. Actually, knowledgeable's good. I want that guy. We'll keep him. Come up here and scout. Alright, and we're waiting on this. We got 14 turns on the Necrotect. Could, in theory, perform this right. I mean, we are going to get the new Lord next turn. Like, what we could do, actually... I do not want to wait an extra turn. And 25. Yeah, that would make me wait an extra turn if I took this off. I want some more chevrons. Okay, so we can go for the... We can pay the 5,000. Get the Lord, get the chevrons, get the Casket of Souls. So I could cancel the... cancel these guys. Then hire them back, get the extra chevrons on them. This guy has to stay here, though. Who's giving these chevrons? What are their passives? Okay, Scorpion guy. Serpent Carver. Okay, so we could move him down over here. Just trying to think. So we're hiring these. Okay, so we can move this guy down, cancel this, hire the new lord, hire all the stuff, get the specs on him. Okay, let's cancel these then. Since we've got time now, let's move him down. Well, we'll sit here for now. We'll hire the new lord there, move him down. That will give us however many chevrons. I'm playing so much, I'm starting to like that zone out. What's going on here? Okay, so that'll give us 3 ranks. And then we can hire the Ashapti also for an extra 3 ranks. And maybe a couple of other things with the new guy. So, yeah, we'll do that with all the ranks next turn. Okay, so we'll hold off on that. Anything else I should buy here? I guess I could get a chariot since the other guy's going to hire everything else. Might as well. Okay, so I think that's all good. Hopefully, like the Skaven don't come at me here. Hopefully this is not a mistake letting Malekith power up like that. But realistically, I can't threaten Nagaron. He was still going to have this army sitting there with a 20 stack. They just fought something off back there. I just saw something die. Like, all I would be able to do if I stayed at war, I would risk them moving over here and killing this or killing this. I could maybe take this back. They could just sit there and potentially just hire. And then they would just have a 20 stack sitting there. That would take a while. So I really wouldn't be able to advance my map position much past, like, maybe here. Like, I could maybe pick that back up. But more likely, I'm not going to be able to get anywhere past here. And I would have had a threat, a bigger threat on me. And I would have had 3,000 less gold. So. Okay, we've got the Kassar. I kind of want to hold on to that, though. Like, that's a really powerful ability if people are coming at you. Like, I could do the quest battle, but it's not super important. Unless I'm going to fight. The only thing I really care about there is the plus 60% drop chance. I mean, the plus 15 ability power recharge, I guess, is important against casters. I think we'll hold up on that, though. Okay, so we'll move him up. That's 5,000, a bit too ambitious. 5 turns now. That might actually be too ambitious. I'm not going to make a ton of money. I mathed all of it out. I do want to do the... definitely get this guy going. Now, construction cost, that is interesting. That would lower construction costs for everybody, and Winds of Magic, and local recruitment is up. All provinces. Yeah, I think we gotta go for that. That's massive. Very expensive, but I think we can probably afford it. Yeah, I did want to give everyone the extra chevrons and give 3 ward ranks. But +2 leadership's pretty good. +2 leadership and melee attack. Magic item drop chance post battle chance of stealing a magical item +20%. Loot 10%. I mean, that is nice to be able to steal items. I think the leadership and melee attack are a little bit better, though. He's also a slightly higher rank. Okay, let's get him. I mean, he's going to be replaced by the legendary lord anyways, or the new guy. Oops, hold on. I can bring the snake guy down here. Let's go ahead and grab those snakes while we have the snake guy. Wait. What am I doing? Okay, here, recruit. I'm starting to lose my mind. This has to be my last episode in a row. I've done several in a row today. Okay. This min-maxing is about to blow up my brain. Do I want restore? Do I want 5 melee attack for him? Restore. Okay. 2 turns on that. We're not going to be able to get the Casket of Souls yet. I would love to do it, but we had to choose Casket of Souls or get the other thing that reduces the cost of all your buildings and all that stuff, and that's obviously where we want to go, I think. If you're going to get that, you need to get it ASAP for it to be worth it. Yeah, I mean, that's too good to pass up. Okay, so that. Working this. I think it's really cool that it's turned 46 and I'm still really having to think very carefully about basically every decision. I know that makes the campaign go a bit slower, but I think that it's cool that it's actually like relevant. You know, it's not just like very obvious what I should be doing at like every step of the way. Can we not move up there? Yeah, let me just take a peek here. If this was real Norska, then I think they would actually be in trouble here, but Start core. Pay for itself in 16 turns. Okay, here's this province. So if I could move down there, but I'm going to take a huge public order hit to do that. I don't know why the public order is so god-awful here. Okay, the characters are gone. So I would just lose 12 by not being here. I could maybe pop down here for 1 turn. I can pop down for 1 turn, grab that discount, then dash back up. Min-max, baby. Save 200 gold there. Okay, she is actually reducing... Whatever. Okay, I think I've got all of that. That's all good. Oh, that's all good.
Cruel Dreadlord, you should all have stayed dead.
Cruel and dead, I will drink fine elven.
I think you're gonna die to Skaven, sir. It's just my opinion.
Morathi, what is dead should dead remain.
I'm really gonna be sad when the Skaven turn on me.
Stretched Craven Tail. I know where lost and stolen relics are. Just need something in return. No!
I'm a little worried that the Skaven are getting a little powerful, but I'm almost certain I would rather fight the Skaven than the Dark Elves in the end game. I have to think about it. It's a different kind of fight, but I feel like they don't have a really good answer to it. Shop, do they? I mean, I guess they have.
Crush you with a single incantation. Steady your tongue.
Okay, so she broke non-aggression. All right, it's. But I start going down. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I see where this is probably going. So I think what they're setting up for here is Marathi is going to declare war on me, potentially, and then invite him to join her in that war so that he won't be breaking his peace treaty with me. Although that would give her bad diplomacy as well. Money? I mean, jars are nice, but money, money, money. Yeah, I got plenty of jars for now. Let's wait. Oh, they're over here. I thought they ran right here. I was like, But that, in theory, could be what happened. Which turn did I get peace on them with? I think it was like 2 turns ago. So, like, turn 55, it's on. Oh, I mean, I guess we might as well go global while we're waiting. I didn't think of that last turn, so I should have done that just so I have another army that's, you know, at least full of skeletons. That's something. Those are bodies. Oh, I'm so tempted to do this because I'm about to hire a lord, but I'm not going to do that again. I think I did that last time. I can't remember. When I hit 12, I think I went this for another lord. It's just too greedy. You gotta get this. I just really don't want that my hero to die. I think it's just super greedy to do anything else. Like, yes, I would like a rank on my lord. A legendary lord when I bring him out, but I guess I don't have to bring him out right now. Like, I can bring him out whenever. So I could just wait until I can get the 5,000 to afford the other ranks and then bust him out with this. We definitely have to get that, though. I've already lost, like, a handful of high-level wizards. It's not fun. What are they up to? I kind of want to scout around here and just sort of see what's up. Okay, so these guys... Now, are they fighting each other still? Oh, we found Mung. Okay. Oh, Mung's pretty much screwed.
Now.
We're deteriorating. They see us as a great power.
Call me law, we make claw pact, yes, yes. Strong oath, never broken. Good, good.
I do want to play a Tretch Craventail. I think that'd be fun. He's starting to have some problems with me. Oh, now it says I can't do a trade agreement. What? I just looked and it said I could.
Of the sea. Any storm vermin between me and you, yup, yours.
Now, if I was really trying to cheese this, like I could take these territories and then do my sandstorm as these guys walk through it. And then they would just take attrition the entire time until they're like, you know, basically dead and then attack them and kill them. But I'm not going to do that. That would be kind of cheesy. I would like to fight them. I didn't mean to hurt them the first time. I didn't realize that it would. I mean, I had to do it because I could have died down here if I didn't do it. But that is something I thought of. If you're not opposed to being a little bit cheesy, a little sleazy, you know, that is an option. If you're feeling a little cheesy and a little sleazy, it's on the table for you. I try as hard as I can in my campaigns to be as straight up and do as little tomfoolery and cheese as I can. You gotta be... I mean, there's always a fine line between being efficient, min-maxing, and cheesing. You have to be very efficient, I think, in this campaign. But you don't necessarily have to be, like, super sleazy. Or what I'm calling sleazy. I mean, some people would just call it min-maxing, but, like, just auto-resolve abusing, all kinds of other stuff. Multi-sacking towns, like, there's a lot of ways you can abuse AI. I'm not in a super rush to get this guy, as I said before. It'd be nice to pick him up, but I'm just sitting over there recruiting right now. Sort of chilling, so... I think this reload time. Is there any other reload time reduction? I feel like that's a huge deal for the shop teaks. That's basically 10% more damage because they have a really long reload time. Let's see here. I don't think any of these. Skeleton archers. Missile damage and ammo. Yeah, that's the only thing that gives the reload time, I think. Alright. Now, once I've finished recruiting these, then I can rotate them up, recruit the rest of my skeletons here, and then rotate them up here to raid while we wait. These last 8 turns. Okay, I think that's probably going to be it. I'm getting a little bit more money, but is tier 3 worth? I feel like not. 50, that's 20, that's over, that's like 25 turns. I don't think so. Tier 2 is worth, tier 3 is not. That's how it is with most money buildings in the game. It depends on the faction, of course, but historically that's kind of the cutoff is tier 2 with the money buildings. It starts to get very, very inefficient at tier 3. Okay, I really want to save the sandstorm for defensive purposes. Like, I could use it, like I said, do that quest battle, but there's nothing to be gained out of that quest battle if I'm not fighting sometime soon. So I want to wait at least, you know, maybe 6 turns or so. Just to kind of, just in case Skaven turn on me and start coming at me, or like some other elves do, or Marathi. Is she gonna get invited? No one's at war with me right now. She just canceled it. I'm wondering if I re-accept this, is this going to really hurt my politics? Like, is she trying to game me? I mean, I don't want a fighter, but there are some things like this where if there are treaties that are broken and then you make them again, like if you go to war with somebody and then get peace with them, like within 10 turns or something, sometimes it hurts your... It doesn't seem like it would, but it hurts your politics, your political standing. Obviously, if you break a non-aggression pact or if you have a peace treaty and there's 10 turns, like if you attack them again within 10 turns, then that's bad. But like she just broke a non-aggression, now she's offering another one. I'm gonna have to look and see. I've really hoped that they weren't trolling me there. Are we looking on time? We're about at time. We'll see if we can get a fight in this episode. This might be one without a fight, unfortunately. While we wait for peace. There'll be another good one here soon when we move up with all of our big units. Hoping I didn't get trolled. Because, like, that really could... If that hurts my politics, like, I'm on pretty tenuous ground. Like, if the Skaven turn on me, or some of these other factions, especially the Skaven, it's going to be a big problem. Because they have a layer right here. Like, they can just pop right over to the Plain of Spiders. And, you know, you might say, well, why don't you build a, you know, why don't you build a garrison there or whatever. I can't afford it, first of all. I would have to go to Tier 3, be 3,200. Then I'd have to build this up. That's 4,500. That's 7,700 gold. And the garrison is garbage. If they attack it with any real 20-stack army, they're going to win. And at 7,700, that's so expensive. Like, I cannot afford that. So yes, it would be nice if I was playing on like easy mode. I'm saying that because I've had somebody in the past be like, why don't you put a garrison, like a tier 2 garrison and walls in every single secondary town? You're an idiot, you know, you have to do... I'm like, bro, I am playing on legendary. A lot of these campaigns are hard. I think this is one of the hardest ones. But with most of them, you can't waste all your money on that. Like, you have to take some chances and be aggressive and expand and take over the map. Like, also, you know, I don't want to just sit there for 100 turns. I know this campaign I haven't been able to move as much as I can, but it's been very exciting, at least for me, strategically, because it's hard as hell. How did this guy level? Is it just off of these? This dude just sitting here, chilling, giving experience? Not entirely sure about that. Okay, it's just one of those things. She's chilling. Malekith's up here guarding against, I don't know what, the Beastmen. Something killed Mung up here. I assume it's that roving horde of Beastmen. Oh, they got to tier 5 now. How are they leveling up so fast? I'm not even tier 4. I mean, I know I'm really far behind other things, but... And they got this special thing, which is going to really pimp out their Blackguard. Oh, it's really dicey. I do have Temple of Ultimate Darkness. I don't know if I'd be able to build that or not. That's pretty cool. I mean, +3. I thought it used to give +5 at least. +3 is kind of weak, but I mean, it's for everybody. Yeah, it's only for Dark Elves, I guess. Okay, raid. Guy still has a couple of turns. Okay, we'll build these. 3 of those. Can I rotate up and raid? I don't think so. Not yet. It's getting hot in here for my computer running all day. On like the max graphics here. Okay. I think that's all good. Why did it take me over here? What am I missing? I don't know what the notification is. I don't get it. Okay, I can change this. I don't need casualty replenishment. 5% tax rate, yeah, right. I could go growth. Like, in theory, I could take this up to a tier 5 at some point, I suppose. I think I'll just go for construction costs, though, because I'm going to construct something there sooner or later. Canopic jars. Don't care about any of those. Double check this stuff. Okay, yeah, it didn't affect my rating.
Fear my well corpse.
It's really weird in Marathi. Why would she do that? I think that hurts her politics.
You dare?
I'm not sure.
Why do you come to the frozen north?
I'll go military access.
No.
If they want to do that, just so we have a better rapport, so it's less likely they cancel our trade agreement.
Clan, Rick, you have warpstone. Good. We make deal pack never, ever.
Alright. It's 55. It's our countdown to clown. And they're going to be coming at us for some Nagarond. Blackguard and Nagarond. I mean, maybe that was a mistake. Yeah, they've got Blackguard there. Maybe I shouldn't have done the piece and just made a move on them while they were down like that. The 3,000 gold was so enticing. I really needed that money at that point. I could have had my secondary lord over here to recruit all the big stuff like he's doing right now. I mean, with 3 armies, maybe I can just run up there and kill that that roving army right now anyways. Even without, like, the best equipment and units and things. Like, this thing, if they run right through here, like they probably will, they just run laps, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'll just go kill them right now. I'm not breaking it. Well, on the... I think on turn 55 I could. God, that's so terrifying. Khatep. We really want that Fate of Buna. Invasion. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go over there and just beat him down. I think we can beat him like with the shop tea. These guys. Oh, we've got the star. This is what I was waiting on, were the snakes. Okay, so the Ashopti with great bow would be great. You know, if I could take them out with that, but I agree. I would suspect treachery too. Melee defense. Okay, so we can hand off. Hand off some stuff here. Have a decked out army. Come up here. Run this down within 5 turns. Okay. We'll see if we can get that in this episode. What time are we? We're close. I think we can get it. We'll go over time a little bit, but I want to do a good fight every episode if I can. I know there's been one episode fairly recently where I wasn't able to do that for you, and I always feel bad about that. But at the same time, I don't want to lose the campaign. So I think like right here is where I can run. I'm not sure if I'd even rather have the horseman. I guess. Now, I do need a front line of spears, though. Like, I know these are trash units, but they are just meat infantry units. That you have to have them. You have to have a front line of like at least 7 things that could just stand in front and take hits. That's usually my minimum. And these kind of can, but I'd rather use the Ushapti as flankers. I mean, it's better to have a good army composition than to have the best, like, highest tier units. So even though, yes, these are better probably than the skeleton spearmen, they aren't good frontliners. So like, you have to have a good composition first, and then, you know, upgrade your units from there. So this has way too many, flanking units in it. Like, these are flankers also, at least how I'm going to use them. So, we don't want that. Alright, so we need 7 skeletons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can double up, use the king and this guy to kind of form up 6. So I need to send 5 back. I think I'd rather have the Heckin' horsemen are good. I think I'd rather have them. I think those are bad. Probably. Well, are those better than normal skeleton archers? Maybe. At least they can kind of reposition. They do a bit more damage, but there aren't as many of them in a stack. I don't remember how many flankers they had. I guess, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can keep one more. Wait, no, I want to keep these. And he goes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. We get to keep the skeleton archers. We're going to have all of these are flank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flanking, we're getting rid of these flankers. So we're basically just upgrading our flankers. We're keeping our front line. So we'll have basically 2 archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flankers. Okay. I think that's good. That's what we'll do. There we go. So that's pretty legit. So we've got a nice little front line we can meet shield with. Even though, once again, they're worse. They're worse than the other units that were options. You just... If I had, like, all horses or all chariots, like, who's going to sit there and hold them still while you hit them in the back? You know, we ran into that problem earlier in some of those tough fights that we had. A lot of it was because our composition sucked. Okay. That's all good. How Our magic guy has life leeching, spirit leech. Okay, whatever. And if I wanted to drop 50 jars, I could and get another another set of robes. I'm not sure if that's worth because I'm gonna get 200 here. I would like to get another tomb prints also. I mean, they're not amazing, but you know, there's something. It's gonna cost 100 for that. I could go ahead and grab another Necrotect, actually. 2,500 cash. Probably should have done that last turn. I could put him with this army maybe next turn. This is going to be a really scary fight. Maybe I don't want to pick him for this fight. I can put him on cleanup duty later. This is a fight for men. I don't want to put the boys in there. But yeah, that'll be 300 jars for that. Or if I want the other Tomb Prince guy, which once again, they basically suck, but at the same time, they can fight. And I just need something infantry that, like, isn't complete garbage. So they can just sit there and fight and not die for a little while. Because I'm just not able to get a lot of the upgraded infantry. It's just too expensive to get that chain of buildings right now. I'd just rather have constructs, and I just can't afford both, so. And he will eventually get on a chariot, which is a good kind of later game chariot. He can be a canopic jar hoarder. I mean, I don't know. I'll get him, even though he's not great. I'll drop some jars on him. Okay, I think that's going to be it. Okay, now we do need to move this guy up, though. Get him over here into position. If this guy wants to come out and fight me, that's fine. Alright, then we're going to come in and pinch this guy. This might be a longer episode. I might as well dash. He's not coming out to fight me. I'm actually cool with just sitting here and just kind of keeping an eye on them. Actually, I want to go over here and see what he's doing with Malekith. Keep an eye on this guy. Alright, he's getting that Nagarond. Everybody's favorite balanced unit. Oh, I thought about buying that extra 5 magic or whatever, but I don't know. I do want to buy the Scorpion thing. That's 150 when I get Scorpions. That's probably going to be, you know, like 15 turns away. Then I also want the Tomb Guard. That's 250, and then 450 if I want the Lord, the Special Lord, so. And I would like to get one of those Scrolls of Neferata and try that out. Did they dash over there? They felt like they ran quite a bit. Board of Kimry, okay. Wow. 40 jars, or... That's only for infantry units, but that's all my skeletons. Over 40 jars? Yeah, we're about to fight a hardcore battle? Hell yeah. Let's do it. Got the Ashopti. Okay. I'm not sure how far this dude's gonna run. I mean... God, we cannot beat that. Like, we cannot beat that with just 20 on 20, I don't think. I really would like to make it fair and just do a 20 on 20. I just don't think so. Like, Who's gonna kill the spiders? Nobody. The sepulchral stalkers, maybe. It's gonna take them forever to hack through that thing, but I'm gonna lose it if they turn around and kill me. If I dash over here to like try to surround them. I've got 5 turns until they can break their treaty on me. Where'd those Dark Elves go? Where'd that little stat go? Is it her? Oh, he's getting a lot of units now. He's on full stack. Wait, did they kill? Okay, no, he's just chilling there. Okay. God, they're gonna run all the way around this, aren't they? I think they're gonna run past me. They might stop like right here, but I think they're gonna run past. Which means I'm just gonna have to sit here and chill and just raid or something and wait. If I dash... Okay. I mean, I guess we might as well go ahead and grab him. Next turn. Alright, we'll do this. We'll see. Hopefully we get this fight. If he goes all the way around, I'm probably going to have to just wait until the next episode. I'm sorry, I don't mean to tease you like that. I thought we could get him. But if he takes another lap, we're probably going to have to wait, because this is probably already going to like an hour and 15 or higher. Don't want to pay $9.60 for that right now. I'm just gonna wait. Well, it'd pay for itself in 20 turns. I want the discount. So after he gets done fighting, or I could move all of the I could move all of the stuff down here onto this guy, all the public order stuff. I actually should do that anyways. Well, he doesn't have heroes with him, never mind. I need to put a wizard with him. And a necrotect with him. I should be hiring that. But I need to make sure I can afford everything. Like, I might have to do a sandstorm or something. Could do a casket of souls. I am getting more cash. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure it out next episode. I just want to see if I can get this fight in or not. But I know that I want to do lumber so that I can get that scroll. There was something else I was building. This. Crag Dearth. Let's grab that. We can trade that. Let's go ahead and take a look at this stuff again. Okay. They want me to pay 300 and they'll do it. I'm cool with that. It makes it a lot less likely that they're gonna kill me now, which is good. How weak is Bleak? Pretty weak, but they could still backdoor me, so I don't want to mess with them. Good. Now if I get extra resources, you notice you can't upgrade those either. So you always just get a tier 1 resource building, you can't get any more. They are very, very careful to keep you poor the entire game, especially up here where your buildings cost a lot extra. Okay. Public order. Since we're not getting anything right now. Don't want to use jars yet. Yeah, I do need 100 jars also to get one of those scrolls, which I'm really interested in. I'm curious to see how much extra magic I get out of that. It sounds like it'll be a lot. I mean, it says the more units you're near, the more you'll get, but I don't know. Come on, boys. Don't run past Nagarond. Okay, I think we got him. Okay, it's gonna be like an hour and a half, but I want to do a good fight. Do we want Casket of Souls? Wait, there's no way it actually takes my health down to 2462, right? I know it lowers my armor. I mean, there's no way I can drop down to that low of health. I mean, getting the extra magic or whatever it has down there is good. Obviously, the damage looks nice, but I won't be able to position for Sandstorm. I won't have a lot of armor. I won't have any speed to escape if people try to get on me. That might be one of the only mounts that I just, like, don't want. If that's... I mean, that's what it looks like, right? Goes down to 24 health, 2400 health? Half health? I mean, what do I do if Malekith just runs at me later on his dragon? And he will. Yeah, I don't think so. What can I do right now to get some more power? And this would be good for the Sepulchral Stalkers. They're not in my army, though. %10 on all buildings will be nice later on, but I don't think I'm ever going to go home with him to ever cast that. Soul Reaper's good. I think just Stone Sentinels. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get that. You're too vulnerable. Like, yeah, it's cute. You're on an artillery piece, but alright, come on. Okay, I think we're good. What's this guy do? Death Priest. Soul Blight. Okay, so what are we going to do against these guys? God, my mind is blown. I really probably should wait until the next episode of this fight, but I promised you I'm going to do it, so I'm going to do it. My mind is just kind of like blown from trying to micro all this stuff. Okay, Ushapti on Orcs, Bestigor Herd. We can actually put our Lord on their Lord probably and be okay, because he's on a chariot. Put Khatep on him and just spam Soul Leech. Put the Sepulchral Stalkers on anything huge. Put the Boar on the Hierophant. Sepulchral Stalkers actually do have a venom attack. I forgot about that. It does 110 damage, so that's like 1600 damage per round on that attack. Now, it's not very large, but it shoots 8 projectiles. Is it splash? Armor piercing missile damage. It's 8 per. How fast are they? They're kind of fast. I mean, I don't know. We could use the spit onto. Is it how much piercing is it? It is poison. So that 8 times 12. Okay, so it's all straight piercing. It's like straight to the dome. Okay, so we could use that on probably an Arachnarok. Yeah, we need to focus fire out the Arachnarok with that stuff. The Carrion, it's going to be hard to find a use for them. We could maybe flank into the back of like the Goblin Riders or something. Okay, let's just get in there and take them out. They can't kill me with this army by themselves, and I think it's at least 2 turns before. I'm pretty sure it's turn 55 before they can attack me, but like I said, I would have loved to have just done a 20 on 20, but it would take me another 50 turns to have tier 5 to have enough stuff to match this. So there's just no way I could do it without having 2 armies. And this peace treaty gives me an excuse. So this is good. I mean, if I finish this up, and then I can start getting War of Shadows, which is going to be great with constructs because it has this ability. Gives you like 40% extra armor piercing damage, which is going to be insane with the Ashanti. It's very expensive though, but I am collecting quite a lot of Winds of Magic on him, especially if I take 1 or 2 wizards with me to the field. Which has been working out all right so far. Later on, it might be an issue if I just don't have enough firepower, but. Now, am I down? I'm downhill on him. How far downhill? And this is water. You do not want to fight in water. It doesn't say here, like, what the penalty is. I thought there was one time when it would say it. But you lose stuff in the water if you're a small unit. And most of my units are small. And most of their units are not. Wow, for real? That's the map they're giving me right now? For real. All of it is small water. And all of their units are large, pretty much. So that means I'm going to be at a huge disadvantage, and I can't get away from this. I wonder if they picked this map specifically for this encounter. This is like the most troll thing. I mean, I could try to get them up, like, in the woods here, but that also hurts me. And they also get bonuses in the woods. I could try to run up this hill, or like over here. Like my army's coming in like from this corner. Like that's the worst spot you could possibly come in from on this map. I mean, well, I gotta deal with it. I can't start over here because I'm gonna be too separated from my army. Okay, well, that's not a good start. Wow, that's an even worse start. Well, we gotta focus up here. 8. big one. Okay. Micro these separately. Actually, micro that individually, I guess. I want the birds to be up front just so I can scout and maybe harass them a little bit to buy some time. Just like fly around them. So that I can get my other units all set in. I mean, if I can walk up this hill, potentially. I really don't want them getting that downhill momentum, though. That just sucks. Because it does take those physics into account. Like, the Minotaur charging downhill on you, obviously, is not going to be a good thing. Now, I do have some big units. Like, the Constructs are going to do well against some of their smaller units. Like, their Orcs and their Bestigor herd. But their big stuff, their Ragnarok Spider and thing, it's going to be difficult to deal with that. Scout for them. They might just hide in the woods here and make me come to them. Okay, they are actually hiding in the woods. Okay, they spotted me, though. Maybe that was a bad thing to let them spot me. Maybe they would have just sat there and just let me form up. What are they doing? I think they're not quite sure I am, so they're... Okay, they might actually let me up here. This is ideal, like right here, open field. Nice clean vision of everybody. To be honest, these guys can just hang out over here. I just don't want them, just try not to die, boys. Get out of the way. I think that's the lower rank one. Okay, they are actually coming around this way, I think. Use the birds. Where are my birds? No, not chariot. Get the guy out of here. Where are they? Okay, they're way up there. What are they doing? Should they line up? Okay, so they're just like forming a line right here. I mean, if that dude dies, that's fine. I'll just bring him back in 5 turns. Not a huge deal. So I can just put him with the infantry. I don't want to have to micro him separately. Using all of my keys. God, this takes so much. Okay. I need the stalkers to be separate keyed, though. Guess I can take the birds off a key. Just micro these separately, I suppose. Yeah, this guy can just not die, as can this guy. They can just chill. Everybody get up here. Come on, come on, come on. Taking forever to position. I think they're just going to let me set up. Yeah, they're just forming like this weird... They like to do it where they just form these like lines, even though it's cut off. Like, I could maybe exploit that and just like come through here and... Maybe they're just waiting to see where my army is. they get bonuses fighting in the woods, and my large units do not. So I really do, and it's also really hard to micro in the woods. Like, even though I have like hide foliage, you can't get the trees out of there, and so it's still really difficult to like see who's doing what and where. It's very confusing, especially when I'm trying to control 40 units. Let's see where they went. Lost visual. Let's get over here and... Right. Do I want to try to fight him in that choke? I feel like that's bad, because I can't get us around on the spider if I do that. Not really sure where they went. Okay. Poor boys, Savage Orc stuff. Okay, they actually coming for me? I think they're reforming their line. They might be coming for me. Oh, yeah. We're gonna cut off. So the rest of them are kind of forming this line. No. Do not waste your special shots on those. Crap, what was that? Oh, the Cygor. Dang it, the Cygor caught sight of me. I'm probably gonna have to fight him up here. God. Oh, that's a Cygor, like, dream. So, it looked like I was catching them, but they're actually getting really good shots on me with the Cygor, potentially. Oh yeah, they're coming for me now. Oh, actually, if they just want to, like, come right at me, like, I'm going to give up a hill advantage here a little bit, but... Oh yeah, they are here. Yeah, sure, whatever. Large units, yeah, we can do that. Hard Titan over here. Come on, boys. What is this? What is this? What is this? Where is he? What is destroying him so hard? Higher Titan? I don't know where all my stalkers went. Where are these? Savage Orc Air Boys. Actually, those are my summon ones. That's fine. Where's my other little Necrotech guy? Okay, here we go. Let's put him on that guy. And that Cygor is doing some work, man. That thing hurts. Holy cow. Get him, boys. Let's get him, boys. Oh god, they're coming back for round 2. I want to see how much extra Winds of Magic I get off of that. Okay, so one cast, I'm getting 24, 25. I think it's pretty good. 26. Whoa! No! 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 What the? God, run, Khatep! Okay, get me out of here. Get me here right now. Out. Oh my god, dude. Khatep had like 100 HP. Holy crap. Jesus, dude. That's what I'm talking about, man. I can't even see in the forest what's going on. There's like 40 little slots down there. I mean, I'd get him back in 5 turns, but my god, that would be rough. mean, everything else was great about that fight. Did I lose any constructs? I don't think I lost any constructs. I don't think I lost anything. Except for almost Khatep at the end, because they're just like, oh, there he is. Let's focus fire the Lord. Okay, we lost skeleton archers. Those are... I mean, they're probably better when you don't have 40 units and you can actually micro them. Some units are just far better, obviously, if it's a 40 on 40 where you can just right-click and send them in. You don't have to micro them a lot. But this guy massacred people because I just couldn't get to him. He was behind the wall. I didn't have any good flyers that could lock him up. Like, he would have just destroyed the birds. Maybe it would have been worth it just to make him fight the birds for a while. Yeah, that rank 9 Cygor was just, like, pummeling units. Wow, I can't believe they killed that many. They must have been fighting skeletons or something. I'm really surprised Khatep even killed that much. They ran away? I mean, I did get the book, but I didn't know they could run. Okay, so I can attack him one more time. I cannot auto-resolve, most likely, that attack. We'll do that next episode, though. So we will go in, we will attack him one more time. We will not auto-resolve it, because Khatep has 89 HP. So we're not going to auto-resolve. But we will fight him next turn. We did get the book. We can get Shadow Magic now. We do get 20 extra Winds of Magic with every army, which is awesome. And this episode is probably like 2 hours long. So, anyways, thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.